I didn't fall into the industry, I did have to pursue it. It's not as easy as people think. My name is Tamera Francis, I'm 24 years old. I am originally from England, but I've grown up in Australia, Perth to be precise, and I have an ethnicity of half English, half Jamaican. My agent in Australia is Wink Models, and in London I'm signed with IMM. I started when I was about 14, I'm now 24, so that's 10 years ago. But full-time I've been doing it for the past 2 years. My first photo shoot I think would have been back in 2013, and that was with the Modelling Academy back in Perth. I look at those photos and they're not my best, but I've gotten better. Highlight of my career was probably last year when I moved to London for work and I signed with IMM, which was a big tick off the bucket list, getting an international agent. And then this year when I moved back home to Australia, I finally signed with Wink Models, which I'm really excited about because they just take care of everything. I became interested in modelling because I felt like my height, so I'm almost 6 foot, I'm 181 or 82 centimetres, depending on who measures me. Everyone's always said, do you play sport or you must be a model? And I've always liked the idea of modelling. I like to be well kept and I like beautiful things and meeting people and being creative. So it was a natural kind of progression because I'm really bad at sport. So obviously I couldn't do that. I would have been like 14 or 13 when I first started going to a modelling academy. I've always been tall and had the model height, but I haven't necessarily had a typical model's body. I've got hips and I've got thighs, as everyone does, but mine are a little bit bigger. And the industry back where I grew up in Perth, it hasn't always been so accepting of every body shape. It was pretty much straight up and down. So as much as people thought I looked like a model, being a model was another story. Being signed, it was a nightmare back in Perth. I had agents, but wasn't really getting any work. One of the hardest times is when you get told to shave some weight off your hips when your hips aren't going anywhere. But that being said, I have met some incredible people and some incredible bookers. I moved to Melbourne 2 years ago, just over, for modelling. And it was hard at the start, getting an agent that could actually find me work. Meeting people, networking, learning how to sell myself. The more confident I become, the more work I seem to get. And Wink actually found me, so that was pretty lucky, I guess. I was checking my spam mail and I finally got an email from them. Funny story, I actually applied probably when I first moved to Melbourne. I never heard anything from them. So tidbit here, if you apply and you don't hear back, or even if you get rejected, try again because it's so seasonal. A piece of advice I would give to my younger self or anyone starting out modelling is embrace what you have and who you are and not compare yourself to other people. I know that's really hard in an industry that's based on looks. Try and, it's very cliche, just love who you are for what you are. Don't change for anyone. Obviously change if you want to change, but do it in a healthy way. I'm not just talking like healthy like the way you look, but healthy for your mental state and for what you want out of it. Don't change to be someone you don't want if that lifestyle is going to make you unhappy, because all the money and success in the world, you can still be miserable. And just be true to yourself and confident, and you're just going to attract what you need to attract in life.